Welcome to the 20th edition of the CoveritLive University Web Series. My name is Spencer Kitley. I'm the Customer Success Manager with CoveritLive, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us today to learn a little bit more about all the newest features of CoveritLive 3.25, our newest release. Before we get started, I want to give you a brief overview of the webinar. We expect this session to last roughly 25 minutes, and at its conclusion, we'll open the phone lines and entertain questions. Tomorrow we'll post this webinar on the web where you can view it again or refer others to it. You will receive an email from us when the webinar is posted on our site. You can share that out with any colleagues that may not have been able to attend today. We also want to remind you, you can connect with us at any time. Email us at support@coveritlive.com. Follow us on Twitter at CoveritLive, like us on Facebook, add us on Google+. A lot of good information coming out through those channels. Also, check out our blog on CoveritLive.com. Today's session, we're really going to get into all of the new features of the latest release. We're going to talk about utilizing the new EventStudio Prep Mode. Allows you to get in there and make some things happen before you actually launch your event. Taking advantage of the mobile event studio allows you to view, build, produce live experiences from our new mobile optimized site. Talking about incorporating more Instagram content in our new Instagram search filters. Leveraging Twitter geolocation filters, and also our new feature called Twitter autofollow. We've made some enhancements to searching Facebook, and we'll talk further about customizing live content walls with the new transparent background option. So the EventStudio Prep Mode, it allows producers to access all of the EventStudio's features prior to actually beginning your event. You can set up Twitter feeds, invite a producer or a panelist, search for and tag social content. You can even upload content to your media library. Just look for the yellow Prep Mode button to try it out. We've eliminated a lot of the setup features from the listings and build page, and I'm going to hop in there now and show that to you. So here's a look at your typical build page. You can see the standard setup portion at the top. But as you get in here, there's not all those check boxes and the clunkiness that used to exist in the previous build page. We've moved a lot of those items into the actual event studios that you can access during prep mode. It's far easier. You'll find it much more helpful and intuitive as you go. And so that's where all of those have moved down. I'm going to go ahead and hop back over into my upcoming events. You can see here you have the option of prep mode or the option of launch prior to an event beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll also show you where you can also access prep mode. So when I am here in the build page and I've finished making all of my selections, I can enter prep mode from here as well. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Enter prep mode, and you can tell you're in prep mode by all of the yellow on the page. So prep mode, I can come in here in advance. It's really nice. I can come into Twitter. I can enter in the different Twitter usernames I'm going to be following. I can queue up any hashtags. And do a number of different things. I can also come into the media library. I can use the add library media function to go ahead and populate data into there as well. So it's very intuitive, very easy to do. And then when it's time to actually run your event, just hit launch my ticker. In this instance, it's my ticker. Yours may say launch my event. So just look for the jetpack rocket and you will be live in your event at that time. Move back over to the presentation. You heard me speak earlier of the new mobile event studio. The Mobile Event Studio is a mobile optimized website. Allows you to access your account and Event Studio directly from your smartphone with this new Mobile Event Studio. You can access upcoming events, live events, completed events. You can build events from your smartphone. You can discover content through all of the search features of social, just as you can in the full version of Event Studio. You can leverage the media library. You can toggle settings for any part of your event. You can even post a live scoreboard from there. So a great new feature. You've been able to use the CoveritLive app in the past. It's an even better experience now through this new optimized website. As many of you already know, you can use the full version of Event Studio on a tablet. It's optimized for swiping, so dragging and dropping, simple to do if you choose to run your event in that fashion. Instagram search has also been improved. You can now search for Instagram posts based on a username, and you can search Instagram video content only. Previously it was images or images and videos. Now you can do videos only. I'll hop into the Event Studio, show you how to do that. For users, just hop here, search content from the MLB, or maybe I want to just search video content from MLB. And you can see that content displaying here. Our live content walls have been a very popular feature since we released those back in November. They've continued to grow, and we want to help you continue to grow with the live content walls. You can further customize them now with our new background transparency option here. You can see the background of the website shows through as opposed to a static gray background, which had been the standard implementation of the live content walls for the last few months. So that's a nice new feature. You can select that on the event build page. Just here, I select live wall in the EventDesigner, and then here under appearance, I can just toggle on that I want a transparent background. And same as always, grab your embed code, copy and paste it into your CMS, and either go into prep mode or go ahead and launch that event. Twitter geolocation. This is something that was new just a few months ago. We've already made some vast improvements to it. It makes it easier than ever to really target searches with the Google Maps search box. It has an autocomplete function. Allows you to select a match for what you're searching. It'll pinpoint that location. You can use the slider to expand or decrease the radius around the area you're searching. This allows you to really ensure that you can select a specific location very quickly. I'll show you how that works. So go into the Twitter search tab. Go ahead and use hashtag MLB since I've been using that a lot since baseball season just started. I'm going to specify that I only want tweets that have an image, and I'm going to go ahead and go in here to the geolocation. I'll go with the United States most famous zip code. It's easy. I'll go with Beverly Hills, California 90210. I'll grab the first selection. Pops me over here to the greater Los Angeles area, and I can decrease or increase the radius of what I want to search just by pulling on these points around the circle. Go ahead and select this location, and I get specific data to the area that I am searching. Additionally, with Twitter, we've added a Twitter search auto follow function. Now it's easy to automate a Twitter source directly through search. You can click auto follow. That's a check mark. You can see it here, third from the right in this Rolling Stone example. And the auto tweet menu will open with that Twitter username already populated. And what that means, I will show you here in the prep mode of the Event Studio. Apologies. So I searched MLB and I want to go ahead and auto follow them, so I can use this check mark right here, and then brings me right in here to the Twitter filtering functionality that usually lives over here on the right hand side. I can toggle whether I want to moderate it to the smart stream, whether I want to include retweets, or specify if I want it to have an image or a link. I'm going to go ahead and automate it live into my event and hit add. You can see I had already added it earlier. It will not duplicate. I'll go ahead and delete that one. And now I am auto following MLB. So just by using that check mark now in the drop down menu or the pan over menu. One other thing that we released with the 3.25 feature set is the ability to toggle your replay order in the EventDesigner. You can specify a replay order for a completed event. By default, all completed events posts appear in chronological order, but you can choose reverse if you want them to display in reverse chronological order, which would mean people could follow the event as it happened. I'll show you here where that is. That is right here under Stream Event. Again, I'm under Event Designer on the Event Build page. I just select Replay, and I can choose chronological or reverse. And then my event, once I conclude it, once I close my event and it goes into archive mode, the replays will take into account what I specify here, whether it's chronological or reverse. So those are all of the major features of the most recent release. I did mention LiveContentWalls, but I wanted to reiterate how easy they are to set up. Back there on the event build page under Event Design, you can choose if you want to stream or if you want a live content wall. They're great ways to interact with your fans. You can publish original content, pull in Twitter posts, Instagram photos, YouTube videos, posts from Facebook. And it's a very easy way for you to visualize content on your site. You may run a hashtag campaign or a photo contest. It's a very nice way, and we added the functionality recently where all wall posts and images now automatically resize to take up the full width. So as content flows in, it'll flow in at the top, and it'll fit into the column that is currently the shortest at that period of time. So it allows the content to balance out over the number of columns in your particular situation. Also want to remind you, if you have any questions, the support center on CoveritLive.com is a great place to seek answers. And also, as always, you can email us, support@CoveritLive.com. Stay tuned to our Twitter account as well as Facebook and Google Plus for all of the latest, whether that's blog items, best practices, or just other unique use cases that you may want to check out. I also want to invite you to stay tuned to CoveritLive.com. We'll be announcing the next time we're going to have a CoveritLive University session, and we're also going to start doing smaller 2 to 5 minute CoveritLive University videos that you can access from CoveritLive.com in a non-live session as this one is today. So stay tuned to CoveritLive.com, not only for those, but for anything else that will help you run better CoveritLive events. I appreciate you taking the time to join us today. We'll see you again here shortly at CoveritLive University.